Okay, here we go. Episode 1.
And who are you?
I'm the pervert that you hate to love. Too foul for y'all. And these are perverted questions by the pervert you hate to love. Episode 1. So, and for the record, can you state your age for the audience?
36.
Okay. And living in, we gotta do city and, we could do city and state. Yeah, that's what
Indianapolis, Indiana.
Okay, so this is a viewpoint from a single woman in Indianapolis, Indiana. Beautiful black woman, caramel, not light skinned, according to her.
Yes.
And
even though my boobs are lighter than my body.
Okay. And if you were wondering why the camera is solely focused on boobs, that is my shtick. They will always be focused on boobs. When I interview women, they will always be on the boobies. Because I am the pervert that you hate to love. So, first question is, in your opinion, what do women really want? And, yeah, what do women really want?
As far as what?
As far as, like, you know, and I don't know, like, how do you want to answer that as a beautiful black woman? I asked you that question. What's the first thing that comes to mind? Go.
That's confusing because it can be a whole. I'm confused.
What do women really want
out of
as
life,
far as life,
men,
relationship-wise,
like,
men? Let's go with men. What do women really want?
Stability, an alpha man, a nice sized penis, some good head, someone to call their own.
So stability, a nice sized penis, good head, and someone to call their own. Okay. And the things that women really want, do they offer that in return? So I guess that would be stability.
Most women don't.
Nice meaty vagina, I guess. I don't know. Or nice, pleasant looking vagina and good oral skills, oral copulation skills. Now we live in a society full of effeminate beta males who do not know how to lead the household and just conquer.
Yes.
Okay. Any last thoughts, closing remarks?
No,
First
sir.
episode of Questions with a Pervert. Hopefully the viewers have liked these questions. I don't know, like, share, subscribe. I'm really doing this. I did it, and here we go.
And comment.
And comment. Yep, all that. Okay, so back at it. When we left off, I was asking you, do women offer the meaty, voluptuous vagina, the stability, and what were the other characteristics? But the stability, do women offer the stability?
Some, but not all.
Some, but not all. Okay. So that will mean there's a percentage of women out there that really want something that they don't even offer.
Absolutely.
So what do you say to the women out there who feel like they want that? Is that the definition of entitlement?
Yeah. It ain't nothing for me to say, though. Some women want to be taken care of. Some people feel like that they shouldn't offer what the man's supposed to offer.
How do you feel about women who allow men to just live with them? Say you meet a man on Monday and by Friday you guys are cohabitating. And by cohabitating, I mean he's living with you and eating up your kids' fruit snacks, possibly.
Those women have issues with being alone.
Is that kind of man desirable? Would you ever desire a man that could live with you within a week?
No. Because, I mean, you ain't got your own shit.
Okay, so you don't want to meet a man like fresh out of penitentiary and he like, hey, I'm a build a man. I'm trying to build myself up.
I'm building up my kids. I don't need to build up a man.
Church, okay. All right. Do women ever just say, hey, I want to fuck?
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Yes.
They do?
Yes.
And what's the average response from a man? Is it always the same, like, hell yeah, I'm down? Or is it like...
Shocking. They be shocked. They don't know what to say because that's out of the ordinary.
Seriously.
Yes, it's out of the ordinary. They don't know what to say because they're gonna think you're playing. They think you're playing.
Would you say you come in contact with more alpha males, beta males, or beta males who have listened to enough rap music and Dr. Umar's and Charles the Whites, and now they perceive themselves to be alpha males in a beta male's body and mind state?
It's either B or C. Either or, it's not alpha. There's not too many alphas out here.
Now, what do you think that is? What do you think lies the problem that there's a lack of alpha males?
There's a lack of men that had their fathers in their lives.
I mean, okay. Well, while speaking to a man, do you put any of that blame on the woman?
Absolutely.
So how do you think we combat that and like produce a better breed of strong alpha males?
I honestly don't think it's any hope. Personally, I feel like it's too far gone.
Oh, the ever pessimist, I see. Okay. Has a man ever texted or called a man about you?
Yes.
So there was a man and he called a man about you. Okay. I want to
next.
dive into this story a little bit. Like, we won't use names.
It doesn't matter.
Wow, like the viewers would like to hear this. This is everybody doesn't have an experience like this.
Let me tell you something.
Some people want to live through other people. So just think about it like that. Complete anonymity. No one knows who you are. We just talking. We are just talking. Feel free. We are just talking.
I don't want to talk about this.
Why?
Because why? Okay, what? What do you want to know? It's not a story to have.
Everybody doesn't have this experience of seeing a man text another man about them or call a man. So take us through that fateful day. Like, is this a...
I don't remember. That fateful day was a long time ago. No.
Okay, so
a boyfriend.
Okay, your boyfriend, girlfriend. Like, was this a great guy? Was he abusive? Was he mean?
He was a good guy.
He was a good guy?
Oh, yeah, he was a good guy. He was a great guy.
Ooh,
he just wasn't the guy for me.
It's getting juicy. Okay, so you cheated on a good guy?
Yeah.
Ooh, why? What makes a good woman cheat on a good man?
He just wasn't for me. Like, he's not what I would normally go for. I was going outside of the box, thinking since I've always picked the wrong men, so maybe if I pick something that I'm not used to, that it would be the right thing to do. And it was boring.
It was boring. Okay, so you know what? Let's talk about boring. So let's talk about the good things. What were his positive attributes?
He had a great job. He didn't have a million kids out here. He had his own car. He had his own place. He had his own everything. He didn't do drugs.
So how many kids did he have?
One.
So he had one child.
Mm-hmm.
He was living. He was stable.
Mm-hmm.
Did not live off a woman in any shape, form, or fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Did not have a lot of illegitimate kids running around out here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What else was good about him?
He didn't do drugs.
Didn't do drugs.
He wasn't an alcoholic. He didn't go out and party. Like, he was literally work, home.
So did he believe in the foundation of like marriage and family, institution of that?
He said he did, yeah. Sorry.
So this was a man who possibly saw marriage in his future with you.
Yes.
Now, okay, so what about that did you not want?
I wanted all of that, but...
Not from him.
Pretty much.
Okay, now, so it's not that necessarily women want these things. They want these things from a particular person that they have a natural attraction to, or some type of...
I want these things from an alpha male.
Okay, so his problem was he was not the alpha male.
He was not.
Okay, and okay, so what else were his negative attributes? So he was not an alpha male.
He was not alpha. I ran over him. He was boring, period. Like, anytime he wanted to do something or we wanted to do something, I had to plan everything. I had to plan the dates. I had to plan where we go to eat. I had to plan if we wanted to do anything at all. And I got tired of that. Like, that's boring as fuck. You got a mind of your own. Why can't you pick something to do?
So how did you even meet said guy?
We went to school together.
You went to school together, huh?
Yes.
So I'm taking this as a social media thing. I'm taking he found you via social media and reached out. So he didn't have the confidence to reach out to you in school, but years later, he was like, hey, I'm grown, I got a good job. Okay. All right, so he offered you all that. Now, at the time when you meet said man, you said you're 36 now. How old were you then?
Jesus, I don't know. I don't know how long ago that was.
Was you 18, 19, 20?
No, I would say I'm 36. So I would say probably 27-ish, 28-ish, 27, I want to say.
Okay, 27 is 28-ish. Okay, so at that time, were you already a parent?
Yes, had 2 kids.
Okay, 2 kids. Okay. 2 kids. This from a previous marriage, previous relationship, previous 2 marriages. How do we get here to these 2 kids?
I've never been married.
Okay, never been married. Okay, so we have 2 children here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, never been married. And this seems to be a great guy. Did he wholeheartedly want to accept these kids?
I would say yes, but only reason why I would say no is because I feel like as long as me and him has been together, he's never had the interaction that I would want from like a step parent.
Okay, and what type of interaction?
But then I felt like he didn't have great interaction with his daughter either.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's just a him thing.
Okay, and what do you have, sons or daughters?
Daughters.
Okay, so he didn't have a good relationship with his own daughter, nor did he have a good relationship with your daughters.
See, that's tricky because it's like he didn't have the relationship that I would assume that he did have with his daughter, but he still got his daughter every other weekend. So when you say don't have a good relationship, they would think that he now don't see her, but he technically got her every other weekend.
Man, I as a parent would say I would believe there's more to being an involved parent than just seeing a child every other weekend.
Right.
Because, I mean, that's not a lot of time, especially when the child gets older. But that's a conversation for neither here nor there.
Mm-hmm.
So he was a beta male, was not a great role model, was not who you would want to see your daughters bring home and say, Mom, this is the guy that I would like to marry.
No.
Okay, so with that in mind, you decide to say, you know what? I will cheat on beta male.
No. Before I cheated, I told him I wasn't happy and some things need to be switched up.
Now, do you ever think about the fact that since he was a beta male, like he might have just didn't see that? He might have felt it. He might not have felt the shift in the energy. He might not have sensed that there was a change in the vibe.
Whether he felt a change or not, when I vocally tell you that I'm not happy and some stuff need to switch up, whether you feel it or not, I told him that. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I've told him that.
So did he make an attempt to say, I'm going to be a better man, I'm gonna tighten up,
That's what he said.
I will pick the dates out, I will go out and be the man that you desire?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so he said that, and then he reneged on the promise.
Mm-hmm.
And then while you were out there just being a beautiful, young African-American woman, how do you meet said new guy?
He's not new.
Ooh, he's not new.
Mm-mm.
So this is somebody from the past.
Yes.
Oh, so this is somebody who's already just nipping at the heels.
Yes.
Now, why didn't it work with this guy?
Because we've never been single at the same time. Like with me and him, it always started out as we're having fun, but it's like whenever he wanted to try to get serious, I was getting serious with someone else. And it was like whenever I was single, he wasn't single. So we've never actually tried to make it work because we've never been single at the same time.
And now, this is just my opinion here. And you would take that energy as the energy of an alpha male. Like he could desire you, but he never said, you know what, let me go stop doing what I'm doing and do something else. He never wanted to test the waters.
I never said I wanted a relationship with him.
So if you never said you wanted the relationship, then one could say that the reason that the relationship didn't happen was not because that the timing was bad. Like, you all just didn't want a relationship.
I mean, because if we did, we would have did whatever we could to make it work.
Okay, so neither one of you all wanted a relationship. But at the time, you were in a relationship and you said, you know what, I don't like the stability of this relationship because I'm not happy with this man because he brings me no sexual excitement. He's not a bad boy that I seek out in life.
Yes, so I'm going to fuck someone that gives me the excitement that I want.
So you traded stability for, I guess, let's say worldly pleasure.
If you want to say that.
Okay. Now, do you think, being the beta male that he was, you think you could have said, hey, beta male, this is what I want, this is what I desire, this is what will happen. If necessary, I will cuckold you. And for those that don't know, just Google that term, that's CUCKOLD. But you think something like that could have worked?
Work for me and him staying together?
Yeah.
No.
Now, would it have not worked because that's not something that you sought? Or it just wouldn't work for him?
It wouldn't have worked for me.
Okay, because you just couldn't have a man that you
Run over.
Okay.
And that I just run over. I can't have a man that can't put me in my place. I
So
can't.
basically, you really want to be like just hand up. What the fuck is wrong with you, girl?
Yes.
Okay. Next question. If you had a time machine right now, what advice would you give your younger self?
Honey, start living your life early.
What does living your life mean? Does that mean start making
Have fun.
Have fun. Don't wait until you're married and you look up and you're not happy, or you got married too young. And
Well, we can't talk about marriage because I've never been married.
okay, well, just don't go out and start.
Don't wait until you're 36 to do things that you should have done when you were 21.
Okay. Next question is, do men ever just say, I want to fuck?
No.
Okay, because my follow-up question was, does it ever work? So the fact is that you would like an alpha male, but now we live in a society full of effeminate beta males who do not know how to lead the household and just conquer.
Yes.
Okay. Any last thoughts, closing remarks?
No,
First
sir.
episode of Questions with a Pervert. Hopefully the viewers have liked these questions. I don't know, like, share, and subscribe. I'm really doing this. I did it, and here we go.
And comment.
And comment. Yep, all that.